The greatest story ever told is approaching its final chapter. That moment demands absolute victory, but it also dreads the final curtain call. This is the final chapter of Lionel Messi's career, a strategic, impossible scramble against time itself. We analyze the final tactical puzzle Messi must solve to forge his perfect, everlasting exit.
The story of a legend usually starts with destiny. Messi's story started with a deficit. It began in Rosario, Argentina. Before the tactical breakthroughs, a massive sacrifice had to be made by his family to keep the dream alive. Around age 10, the greatest talent faced a serious problem: growth hormone deficiency. Without extremely expensive daily injections, his dream was over. His family couldn't afford the cost. FC Barcelona agreed to cover the medical costs. The contract was signed so quickly it was scribbled onto a paper napkin in a restaurant. They weren't just signing a player, they were saving his future. They were investing in an impossibility.
The boy who overcame physical reality quickly became a tactical anomaly. He was trained at La Masia, Barcelona's specialized school for technical players mastering precise positioning. Around 2009, coach Pep Guardiola built a revolutionary tactic just for him, the false nine. We'll show you how Guardiola designed a trick that forces world-class defenders to constantly leave their post. This wasn't primarily about scoring goals, it was about opening space. Messi, the commander, would drop back into the midfield. This forced the opponent's two central defenders to follow him. He was like a magician vanishing from the front line to appear deep behind the audience. When the central defenders chased his shadow, huge holes instantly appeared in the defense. This tactical shift was the engine for the legendary tiki-taka style, a fast-moving water current that no one could block. Messi, Xavi and Iniesta formed one of the most creatively destructive combinations the sport has ever seen. If you like watching these moments of tactical genius get exposed, stick with Dream Player. We break down a legend every week. The club records he set are statistically immortal. In 2012 alone, he scored over 90 goals in all competitions, a number that still feels mathematically impossible. His success was absolute. He accumulated 8 Ballons d'Or awards and 6 European Golden Shoes. He was the most decorated individual player in history. But the narrative felt incomplete. There was always one final target, one piece of gold that was missing: the international titles. The final act began in 2021 when he secured the missing international pieces. This culminated in 2022 where he finally won the FIFA World Cup. The world realized something important. By securing the one major title he lacked, he cemented his status as the undisputed greatest of all time. This was the crescendo. The story was finished. Except nobody told time.
The last dance is not just about walking away, it's about the defense of his crown. The final challenge is unprecedented. By 2026, he will be 39 years old. Most players have been retired for years by this age. He already holds the record for most World Cup appearances, playing over 24 games in the global tournament. Now he is expected to participate in his 6th World Cup in 2026. This is a statistical impossibility against the ravages of time and physics. The opponent is no longer the center back, the opponent is the ticking clock. Can the ultimate competitor truly complete the perfect exit, the one he has earned, while still playing at the highest level? It seems like a myth. The tactical trick must work again. The commander must drop back, forcing time itself to follow his movement. The final act requires defying everything we know about athletic decline. He is literally racing against time for one last shot on the global stage. The scale of his success is now the final pressure point. His legacy is statistically immortal. Every number sets a bar that no future player can approach. Of his nearly 900 career goals, more than 3/4 were scored with that magnificent left foot. He defined the modern era of possession football and won more club trophies and individual awards than anyone else. The man who started with a paper napkin contract is now dictating the final timeline. He is not seeking victory, he is seeking the perfect symmetry. It is precisely this statistical immortality that makes the attempt to defy age necessary, turning the myth into a high-stakes reality. Consider the extent of his unparalleled longevity. He is recognized as the only player in history to have been crowned the world's best player across 3 separate decades. This shows a dominance that spans eras. It proves that the impossible start paved the way for an unprecedented run. He survived pressure. He survived chaos. He survived physics. Lionel Messi is scrambling against the clock to complete his story, not just to win, but to force a perfect exit that time cannot erase. The dream is nearly complete, but until the whistle blows in 2026, the final chapter remains unwritten.